please. Oh, I'm going to get us started with some bridging. So I'll meet you back in a lie down position with your feet on the floor or roller, you choose. With your inhale, lengthen the breath and lift up. Now, try as you're doing this to actually feel each part of your back hitting the floor. You might feel the muscles on either side of your spine rolling down here and then peeling up. Going to about shoulder height. Now lower a vertebra at a time, one, and even in the lower back, still scoop. And when you're back on the floor, it's your abdominals that exhale, start the process. Pubic bone towards your navel is your abdominals. Curl your low back towards the mat, and then you start feeling that your legs help you, your hamstrings and your glutes lift up. Now you exhale and lower down. You feel a vertebra hit the floor at a time or either side of your spine, and go up and curl. And you'll go to shoulder blades and just start noticing your body is starting to warm up, how good that feels to wake up the back and give it attention. Your exhale pushes you up, and then once you're up a few inches, your glutes, your hamstrings help you. Now at the top, just stay up, and let's take an interlace finger position underneath and feel your shoulders get a little closer, and then hold. Just enjoy the pelvis is level. There's 4 corners of pressure on the feet. Breathe in. Now release your hands to the side again and then begin lowering down one vertebra at a time the best you can. Nice. Once you're down, take your hands to the feet or the ankles, whatever you can hold on to, and pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let the feet soles touch and let the knees be a little wider, and hold that. 5, now the right ankle to the left thigh. Reach your hands through the window, and I love it. Either you're clasping your shin or your thigh, and I like to add the little rock and roll, this little right and left. You can add your ankle as well or your toes. Just let this be a release in your hips, your neck, the energy. Now we're going to take it to the other side. We'll hold the hip stretch longer at the end. We're just touching base, getting rid of a first layer of tension, noticing how everything feels. You can even move your ankle. Breathe in, breathe in. Exhale any tension. Inhale. Now, hug the leg in a little closer, get ready, and then take both arms and legs long. So it's like you just woke up, you have a full body stretch. You might even shift through your arms and your legs. And then glide the body to a side position. Now, for now, take your bottom arm as if it's a pillow and draw a line up your leg. And then when you can't go anymore, lift it up and lower with your heel flex. So point all the way up until you can't go anymore to développé. And big ankle movements, big leg movements. Enjoy that flexibility. I just got a little pop, a little release. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now go the other way, and you can point up and flex down. 1, 2, 3, and enjoy the big stretch part as much as the strength that you're lifting through your leg. 5, the bottom foot can gently press. 6, to make it a little more stable. 7, we're going to be catching this leg. 8, 9, now catch it somewhere, foot, ankle, a calf. Yep, Dynavan. Enjoy. Woo! Feel that come closer. You feel how it gets a little easier? Feel how it gets a little easier? Feel how it gets a little easier. Ooh, there's a good stretch. Breathe in. Let this leg go in front. Point your toes of the bottom leg. Point up 10 times. And feel your waist help you. Now flex and go up 10 times. Now lie on your belly with your arms as if it's a pillow. You're going to take a flutter kick 20 times roughly. And then roll to the other side. Let your arm be a pillow. Take the top leg and draw a line and then flex down. Draw a line and flex down. Good, Betty. Up, down, inhale, exhale, reach. Think of it as stretching just as much as it is strengthening. 5, 6. This is also nerve flossing. It helps the nerves stay healthy. Breathe in the lymph nodes around the hip. Now go the other way. Go up. 1, and go up. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you're getting ready to catch it. Catch it anywhere that helps you hold a stretch. Awesome. And just feel, it's usually 20 seconds or so, you feel a little release. Breathe in. Feels so good. Now let that down and just, it's about 90 degrees in front of you. It's just out of the way to get a hip stretch. Point the bottom toes and lift, but without any neck tension. Belly can help. The abs can help. You can flex that same foot and lift up. So now you're actively pulling your toes to your shin. Now when you're ready, lie on your belly. Let your arms be a pillow. And now you're going to try to flutter or tap your feet together 20 times. Neck is soft. All right, now for a moment, take a child pose. You might even just pull your toes under to get a foot stretch. Push into the floor, breathe in. Now I'm gonna offer the hands and knee position called cat-cow. So at first, oh, that feels good. So even though we did the bridging, you notice that I try to do articulations in different places. So even in this, I can feel a little different stretch in my upper back because the bridge doesn't let you quite articulate through there. So see if you can feel that. And maybe your body feels a different place. That's okay. Just feel your whole back getting attention and mobilization. To add on, curl your toes, press your hips back. Now lift up your heels and you're going to articulate through your spine. 5 times, tuck your chin, articulate. 2, breathe in, and tuck. And breathe in. And 2. And 1. Now lower your belly all the way down. And let's take the hands at the sides and lift up your upper back. Now, if you want to add on, lift your toes off the floor and let your breath just kind of lift you up and down. Now, interlace your fingers at your lower spine and come up, breathe in. Now lower Interlace your fingers at your low back and lift up. And push back, child pose. All right, rest. Breathe in. And then take your hands in knee position and lift your right foot to the sky. Now your left hand's going to try to find your foot and push up to the sky. Breathe in. Yeah, nice. Michelle, that was a good cue with your head. I was getting ready to say it, you did it. Let your other hand and knee down, guys. Take your other hand and your other foot together and lift up. And then lift up a little more in your head, I think, Michelle, but still chin tuck and see if that feels nice. Yep, somewhere in there looks good. Yeah. 5, 4. Breathe in. And then lower and another child pose. Now inhale. And then slide out to your belly again. Extend your knees long. Lift up with your Sphinx or your hands. Swan. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. And then lift up again, swan or Sphinx, and hold. 10. Lower again. And do it again. Inhale, lift. And then lower. Now, let your arms be a pillow. Lengthen your right leg all by itself up and then lower. Good. And then your other leg. And then keep doing that and breathing normally, fluidly. Try to keep your hips level. One leg at a time. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now you're going to push back, and on this child's pose, begin walking your fingers to the right until you get a stretch. Breathe in. Open up like a clam. Lower and walk over to the other side. Walk, 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 and breathe. Open. Like a clam? Yep, you can add that on. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. Close the clam, come back. And you can sit any way you want. So I'm going to try a crisscross applesauce. Open up both arms and then keep going to one side. And it won't matter, we're going to do both. And then your hands come down and just hold. Breathe in, open, rotate. Inhale, come up. And again, breathe, sit any way you want. And the main thing is that we're doing a lateral flexion. And even rotating any way you want. Just trying to anchor this pelvis down. Breathe in. And stretching even through your fingers. Inhale. Come up, over, and let the forearm help you if you can reach. Keep the opposite hip down. Gently come up. Now this is the rack, and I'm gonna just stick my legs out because it helps me counterweight this if you'd like to as well. You go up, fingers back, up, fingers back. Now heart lift, inhale, elbows soft, 10, 9, 8, 7. Notice how the heart will lift a little higher, the chest will lift a little higher. Breathe in. And then exhale, you can grab a sip if you want. We're gonna lie back down, but if you'd like a sip, take it. Delicious. Now it's gonna be about 20 seconds to come down, or the best you can do. Your hands could glide along your thighs if you want a little help. But once you get down, kind of straighten the knees a bit. It'll help counteract the torso. 10 more. 5. Try to breathe and full body stretch here. Lengthen, shift through your waist without the knees bending. And let your left leg be down and lift up your right leg with your hands framing your hips. Draw a circle on the sky. Breathe in. And 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6. Go the other way. Catch your leg in the air and add a point and a flex and a point and a flex and a point and a flex, and add about 5 ankle rolls each way, circles each way. Pull the toes towards you and hold about 10 more counts. Feels so good. Inhale. Take that one down. It should feel a little better and longer. Take your other one up. Draw circles. Go the other way. Hold on. And then you're gonna point and flex that ankle, that to the toes, the foot. Add about 5 circles each way. Pull the toes back and hold another about 10. All right, hug both legs in, either around the shins or around the thighs, and just rock a little bit. One set of a rotation, and we'll do 20 of these. Fingertips behind your head. You can lift up and then add a rotation while you extend the opposite leg. Belly in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19. Now rest. And this time we're going to put our feet on the mat. Curl up just 3 times at first. 3 with both feet down. 2, and then 1. Now, lift your right leg in the air and hold it pointed up. Just hold steady for 10. Now, pull your toes back of the same foot and hold for 10. Yeah. Now, let the right foot down and realign your spine if you need to, but lift up your left leg and point the left toes up, 10. Pull your toes back and hold that, 10. Now, take that left foot down and lift up your right leg again. Now, this time you're going to do a leg pull. So lower it and then point it up. Lower it towards the front of the room. And the whole time your hips are the same level off the floor the best you can. Really point and flex your foot and feel a hamstring stretch each time it's up. After the 10th one or so, let your foot down on the mat, realign, and let's do the left leg point and flex. Lift it, lengthen it towards the front of the room and up, even beyond, vertical. Now let the foot, both feet down, lower down and take your right knee over your body and take your left leg long. Now this right arm can do circles and you can pretend your goal is to touch the floor. Hold it open in a Y or a T and enjoy. Try your other side, right leg long, left knee over. Left arm is going to draw some circles. And eventually it might find a little T or a Y position. We're going to take another inhale and we're going to exhale and bring it back to neutral. Hands in the middle of the knees to the feet or the inner thigh, or the ankles for the inner thighs. The next exercise is a single leg up and a single leg down. So you're like a pair of scissors. You can lift up your shoulder blades and then switch your hands to your legs. But if you feel like you want more protection on your neck, you can put your hands underneath your head or your skull. Pull your toes back for another set of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hug the legs in. And then let's take the sideline position and just take your arm like a pillow. The top leg is going to draw some circles. You're going to point the toes. Good, Betty. That might, yeah, up. This is a little stabilizer, this abdominal tone right here. The neck is not helping. 8. Good. And 9. Now we're going to take it the opposite way. So pull your toes back, circle 2. If you're having any hip bone discomfort, you can bend the bottom knee and that'll get that pressure off that hip bone. Now we're going to take this foot in a little out of the way position. So bottom leg, draw circles. and go the other way. Now the other one, this is the other side, your arm's a pillow. You're gonna take your top leg pointed, circle up and around. The neck is soft. There is some tone, the stability muscles here. And when you take your leg back in particular, your low back doesn't get any more lordotic. Michelle, that'd be a good cue just to sort of notice your abs might have to help you more when your leg's back so that your low back doesn't get more arched. Now the other way, it's just the leg moving. Your other body part stays stable. You're just moving the leg. In other words, your low back doesn't get more curved. Now on the 10th one, this leg is going to come in front and just sort of out of the way. Bottom leg point, circle. And flex. All right, let's do belly down. This is dynamic. Push up either Sphinx or up or Swan. Now you lower and then you're going to lift your legs. Lift your torso and your hands might help you go up. Exhale, lower. Now lift your legs. Now upper and lower. And upper and lower. One more of the upper. One more of the lower. And then hold yourself up. 10. Inhale. Lower and bend your right knee and see if your right hand can find your foot or your ankle. Now try your left, but if you can't, don't worry. So if you want to do both, go. 10. Lower. Now if you're doing the second set or the other foot, let's go up. 10. Neck is soft. And then lower, press back. Now we're gonna do a frog pose. So your forearms can be on the floor, your knees go out wide. Your big toes can go together. There you go, Betty. Now you can rest your arms, they're like a pillow for your head. All right, yep, everybody looks good. And make sure it's manageable and not too much. And rest. Do 30 seconds here. And then come on up when you're ready. And take a sip of water. We'll meet seated with our legs in a V. We're going to meet in preparation for saw pose. Cheers, guys. Take your legs. Yep, nice, Betty. I think I can see even better now. Yep. Like T, rotate first. Pretend you're going to saw off your toe. Oh, the first two are always a little tight on me, so don't worry if you feel like you're a little tight. Just do your best. Try to keep the opposite hip down. So if you're reaching for your right toes, try to keep your left hip down. Now try to act like someone's pulling your back arm, even though you're reaching with your first arm. So both arms are active. Now rotate first and then reach. And you notice I'm just taking my time. I'm trying to enjoy each part, and I can focus on rotation and then it can focus on the reach, so they're not blending together. You're really getting your time's worth. Let's try four more total. So 1, rotate, good. 2, it's like a way to go tall, 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 rotate, 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 and then fold. 1 more, tall, 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 rotate, rotate, rotate. That looks good. Now we're gonna go right down the middle, but you could put your hands on your toes, your legs, or the floor, just whatever feels comfy. Relax your neck. Now inhale, come up, and if you'd like a sip, grab it. We're gonna go to our shins. Mm-hmm. 1 foot out, arms like triangles, but the modification would be to do this if you feel like your traps are getting involved. So come down and then up. Now away from your leg, your far leg. 2, breathe in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna add rotation. So dip like you did before, but this time we add a rotation towards that long leg. Dip like you did before. 2. Whoop. 3. I went down too far. 4, 5. Yep. And think upper back rotation. 6. Kind of like when we do our planks. 7. Upper back is doing this. 8, 9, 10. Now face me again and put one hand down your long leg, not your knee, but below or above. We're going to do both sides, Betty. So this is all our focus here. You can even do your rotation up and your rotation down. The arm that's in the air, oh yeah, do it again. It feels too good. Oh my goodness. And then the arm that's in the air is going to come down. You could do fingertips, or I like to fold my knuckles under here. You're going to take your top leg back and your top arm up and back. So, feel your hips. If you ever just feel like you can't reach well or it's kind of jamming, you just use a yoga block right there. Breathe. Inhale. Just keep reaching and lifting. Come to your shin. Let your other leg go out. Bring the hands up, but not the neck. Laterally flex. And this first set of 10 is facing the same way, facing front, laterally flexing. 3, 4, inhale, exhale. 5. The long leg stays energetic, so the knee doesn't collapse at all on that long leg. What we're going to do is add a rotation. So you're going to dip, rotate towards your long leg. Dip, rotate towards your long leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now inhale, exhale. Now when you're up, one hand goes down your leg or your calf. Go up and over. I like to add a little rotation here. Down. Rotation up. And it's really nice to notice how you feel after a class that we have a ton of lateral flexion. It's such a nice feeling. Breathe in. and go up and over, and then your knuckles or your fingertips. I like knuckles, that's what I'm gonna show today. Top, yep, or foam roller. Oh, there you go. You're smearing that in your way. Lift your hip. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Oh gosh, that feels great. Breathe, reach wherever your neck needs to be for your comfort. Oh, arm, shoulder, hip opening. 10. 9. Breathe in. Awesome. Let it go. Perfect job. Grab a sip. Nice job. Michelle, I intuit that you're going to send me a text. Thanks for all the lateral flexion. I will just, I love it too. Okay, it's plank time just a little bit. I'm not going to kill us. It's a ease into the week Monday. But we'll set up a 10 count plank. Once you're there, you're going to be elbows underneath the shoulder, toes curled under. So just hold 10. 5. Breathe in. Now, rest for a moment. Turn on your side. You're still going to be on your forearm, side plank, and just hold 10. Breathe in. Now lower your hip, and we're going to go to the other side. We're just holding 10 at first, kind of lining up our cues, and hold. Breathe in, and then lower. Now, take a moment to sit on your booty. Your hands are going to go underneath your thighs and then lift up and try to hover. This is like a little teaser. If you feel like you want to change it up, hold onto your feet, and you can do this one or extend and stretch. Good. Good. Lengthen. Yep. 5, 4, 3. It's harder to balance when a puppy's on the other end of your feet. And then come back. Now, go to your forearms on this side of your mat. Extend your legs, and we're going to add a little bit to that plank. All right, now the possibility is to shift forward and then drop back, and then shift forward and drop back. Okay, turn on the side. Now take your hand at your head. We're going to take 5 of these. So come up, rotate, 5. Think upper back. 4. Whoop. 3. 2. 1. Now we're going to lower that hip. Go to the other side. Take your hand like you're making a triangle. Come up, rotate. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Really good. Take a moment. Now, make sure you have enough mat behind you. And if you want, take a sip. We're going to do a roll up. And your roll up starts with a roll down. You come inhaling over. Keep your ribs down when you do the over with your arms, and then exhale, let your arms go forward, tuck your chin, and you can use, and then come up, and you can use a pillow if your neck is at all sensitive. Reach forward. Now roll down. Breathe in. And exhale, tuck. And over. Enjoy. And breathe in. You can feel this hamstring stretch when you're going over your legs. Inhale, up and over. And exhale, tuck, peel, over, and then roll down. Breathe in, and then take a full body stretch. Terrific job. Inhale. Now, lie on your side. Let your arm be your pillow. Lift up your legs and hover them both. Now lower, but don't really touch the floor, and then lift. Lower, but don't touch the floor with your feet. So try to do 15 where you can see your toes and you're not really touching the floor between reps. Try 5 more. If you want to just switch sides, you can. If you want to come up and try a few of these banana boats. You can. What? Yeah, two. I'm gonna do three, or all for three. Three, and then we'll switch sides together. And I'm gonna move my drink. Take a sip if you want. Lie on your side. Lift up both legs. There's a little pause, but when you lower, don't really let them touch. Keep them off the floor. Neck soft. Abs on, like stability abs. Hip is working, inner thigh is working. Go up a little higher than you think for 5 more. Now, if you care to, add a teaser with your banana boat. So banana boat, side, 2, and 3. Okay, come up and then face me. Now, this is called crisscross applesauce. If you want to do another step, put your right foot where your thigh and your calf meet. Now, exhale, go forward. You may already feel a stretch. You might go lower. Ah, I feel a stretch. Okay, so yeah, really, it's just low as you need to go to feel a stretch. Breathe in. Come back up. Switch it up. And then we're going to do the other side. So your foot's probably in that thigh calf crease. Breathe in. And then exhale, come down. Take an inhale and come back up. Now what I'd like to do is have you do a Dynaband or a Pilates ring hamstring stretch. So you'll want a tool, and if you need a sip before we go down and do that stretch, go for it. If you would like to do this with a foam roller or a yoga block, you can put it under your sacrum. One leg up. You can move your leg out a bit. Inhale. Let that down. Now we're gonna switch it up. So you have this Pilates ring. You move out a little bit. go over a little bit. Breathe in. And then when you're ready, for a moment, both legs can go over. If you would like, you can keep them long. If that's too much, you can also bend them, but let your hip flexor get the stretch. You shouldn't feel any pain in your low back. Breathe in, slide that out, and then for a moment, just notice how your back and hamstrings feel. Now take your right ankle to your left thigh and fall over if you'd like to do teapot. And then take your right arm out to add on. If this one doesn't serve you, you can do the the figure four. Nice, guys. 10. Breathe in. Now, as you're ready, we're gonna come back, just realign, take that ankle to thigh. It's kind of like figure four, and you can also just stay there or fall over and do the teapot. Press your knee away, left arm out. Breathe in. Now, when you're ready, just take one hand per knee and act like you're stirring a pot. Very gently stir your knees in circles in the hips. It's a lubrication technique. Go the other way. Yeah. Now, we're going to take a quad stretch. If you prefer to do this, there's a few ways. Do what you need. One is on your side and you hold on to your top foot. One is lying on your foam roller and you pull your shin under. And then of course you could do it on your back and just gently rib tuck in any of the positions, gently pubic bone up. Relax here, we'll do 30 seconds. Take another inhale and then you're gonna release that one. We're gonna set up to the other side or other leg. Rib down, pubic bone up. That'll grow Michelle, then I can see you. I like to just let the shoulders be in this open space too. The ribs tuck, the pubic bones up, the breath is low. Now take another inhale and release that. And then you're gonna have the feet wider. And Betty, you can probably be on the floor better for this, but you're gonna drop your inner right knee down. If you wanna add on, pick up your left ankle like a weight. And the arms overhead is nice. Breathe in, Tinkerbell. And now we're gonna go wide again with the feet, and then let your inner left knee drop, let your right ankle rest, and breathe in. All right, guys, full body stretch, and just reach anything that hasn't been addressed, just move, just circle, just flop. And if you would like to put your feet up on a wall, you can do that with the yoga block, with a pillow. You don't even have to use that, but it does help to decompress the back. And let your breathing be your focus. And we're going to breathe in the energy of replenishment. Send that energy to all your cells. Send energy of replenishment to your feet, your knees, your hips, your low back, your shoulder blades, your neck. Replenish your heart. Replenish your voice, your energy center around your words and communication, your intuition, your mind. Replenish your connection to that part of us that's not physical. Miracle energy. Take another breath of replenishment. You can visualize that sunshine is coming in through your breathing, and it's just lighting up all the cells with a nourishment, a rejuvenation, a replenishment. And just scan your body and make sure you've sent that sunshine of nourishment and replenishment to every cell. Your heart, your toes, your mind. And we're going to gently wiggle the fingers and the toes and come up towards a seated position that's good for you. And just let your hands come to your heart and touch base with this energy of replenishment. It's almost like you're filling up a cup with that sunshine or prana or replenishment, and you can send it right to your heart first, just like the blood, and then it goes all the way over to every body part. Notice how centering it is to feel replenished, replenished, replenished. So anytime we'll set an intention that for the rest of the day, I'm going to stay closely connected to that word of replenishment. It's very easy to get so goal focused that I forget to replenish my own cup, but not today. I'm aware of it. I'm setting an intention that everything goes so much better anyway when I'm replenished. My connection to me is more important, and then everything else will grow in my presence because I'll be fully nourished before I give. Today, I stay connected to that sense of replenishment, and I'll replenish with this breath and this refocusing as much as I need. I am worthy. It feels wonderful to know I have this trick by my side. With so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Great. Thank you.